Hi everyone, my name is Eric Figueroa. In this video I'm going to talk about vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. So vitamin B1 as well as the vitamin B complex are water-soluble vitamins which help food convert into energy. So what does the vitamin B1 does to your body? What it does is that it metabolizes energy as well as metabolizing glucose and carbohydrates. It also supports the nervous system as well. That includes the brain, thyroid function. It also generates ATP, which stands for adenosine triphosphate, and that's located in the mitochondria, which protects you against free radical damage and also oxidation. The cardiovascular system as well, which pertains to the heart. And the thing with the cardiovascular system is that it's part of the autonomic nervous system, and that comprises with the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system. So they're all interconnected, as well as the nerves as well. It also supports the muscles and also the digestive system, including the liver and the intestines and the stomach as well. So how to determine whether you're vitamin B1 deficient? It could be many factors. It could be that you have a weak heart, and that's because that impacts the cardiovascular system. It also produces more oxygen, which ultimately impacts ATP levels. It also could be that you have an enlarged heart as well. Tenderness, nightmares, anxieties, which can impact the nerves as well, impacting the nervous system. It could be that you have edema, and edema is fluid retention in the legs, and that's usually from a diabetic condition. Peripheral neuropathy, which is having tingliness in the fingers and the toes, and that could be destruction to the nerves. That also is a diabetic condition. Digestive issues as well. It could be that you have GERD or low stomach acid, and that's because that's where the vitamin B1 is absorbed. Exercise intolerance, and that's because you're putting stress on your cardiovascular system as well as generating more ATP. And because of that, you do require to consume more B vitamins, especially B1. Sleep apnea, because that can irritate the sinuses, and that could irritate the nerves, having difficulty breathing at nighttime and even sleeping time as well. Insulin resistance, as well as diabetes and pre-diabetes, and that's because you're consuming high amounts of refined carbohydrates and sugars, and that also depletes your B1. Alcohol, and that's because alcohol is a poison that irritates the liver, and the body will always prioritize metabolizing alcohol before metabolizing the enzymes. Caffeine can also deplete B1s, and that's because it makes you jittery, and it contains chemicals such as polyphenols, which irritates the nerves. Gastric bypass, and that's because when you do the surgery, it bypasses the small intestine, and guess what? That's where the vitamin B1 is absorbed. So that could be why that you're vitamin B1 deficient. So what foods are rich in vitamin B1? It could be the liver, nutritional yeast. I recommend that it's fortified. Pork, eggs, fish, seafood, sunflower seeds, squash, asparagus. So this gives you a recap of what vitamin B1 is and what it entails. So if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Figure Out. I greatly appreciate all the love and support. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.